Hi YouTube, welcome to TXC Tells All. My name is Tracy and I'm back with another video. Today we will be talking about how to purchase a home without a down payment, and I'll be sharing with you my personal experience doing that by using the NACA program. NACA stands for Neighborhood Assistance Corporation of America, and that's the program that me and my husband used to purchase our first home, and we had a great experience and saved so much money, time, headache, stress, you name it. It was an invaluable experience using the NACA program to purchase our first home without a down payment here in Houston, Texas. So I want to share as much information as I can with you about my personal experience doing that in this video. But to find out more information and to start the process, if after looking at this video, you decide that you want to do that, go to NACA.com, and all the information that you need will be on there, as well as the way to get in contact with NACA in your specific state. So let's get right to it. The first thing is the money, of course. Everyone is looking to save money in any way they can when they're going forward to probably make one of the biggest financial investments that they're going to make in purchasing a home or purchasing a property. So we were doing the same thing when we decided to move forward and start saving for a home in 2016. We were looking for all sorts of different programs that we would be eligible for that would save us money. And we came across the NACA program. The first step in the process is going to an informational session, and they have those about once a month. And you go and use about 2 hours and you find out more information about the program, and they require that you go to that informational session to start. So when we did that, we found out that through the program, you don't have to put a down payment. You can pay down your interest rate, which I'll talk a little bit more about later. And also you don't have to pay closing costs. They cover that for you through the program. So that alone, not having to pay closing costs, saved us in our process about $8,000. Yes, $8,000 we saved in the home buying process by going through the NACA program. The program costs $25 to be a member. Just think about that for a second. We invested $25, went through the program, and base level saved $8,000 in closing costs. For us, that was a no-brainer. We saved so much money and got so many other benefits from the program. Another benefit, through the NACA program, you are assigned a counselor from the beginning of your process, and that counselor walks you through the mortgage application process, the house finding process, the closing process. And that was invaluable for us because for both of us, it was our first time purchasing a property. So we really knew nothing about the process and really valued that our counselor scrutinized our financials and made sure that we weren't purchasing a home that we could not afford. NACA's purpose is to make sure that people do not buy properties that they cannot afford and then find themselves in financial binds 1 month or 1 year into the deal. So it is tedious in the beginning. I'll give you a heads up. They are all in your business. They ask for your bank records. They want to see how much you're spending on breakfast every morning. They want to see how much debt you're in. It's not like just going to a bank and saying, here are my tax records, here are my last 3 pay stubs, sign me up for a mortgage. No, they want to see that you can carry that mortgage payment, those taxes, those homeowners association fees, if that's applicable. So they're looking through everything with a fine-tooth comb before they submit your information for the mortgage. Now that may seem tedious because it did take us a while. We had to make sure we gathered all our documents and made sure we were submitting everything to our counselor for review. So it took a couple of months, but it was worth it. Now we're in a home that we can more than afford, and although we have a 30-year mortgage, we're looking at paying this property off in maybe about 12 to 15 years because we're able to double up on our payments because we purchased well within our means and we got a great deal. Another benefit, you can buy your interest rate down. So during our time of purchasing a home, I think our interest rate that we were qualified for was about 3%. We bought that interest rate down a whole percent to 2%, which is going to save us a lot of money over the life of our loan. Now, I know that you can do this with some other mortgages and some other programs, but we were able to do this with the guidance of our counselor, which was part of the invaluable experience. So the whole NACA process, I think, is a great thing to consider. For $25, you're saving so much money and you're getting so many benefits. For us, because we were inexperienced, the knowledge of our counselor was so helpful. NACA also caps you at the amount of house that you can purchase based on the financial records that you provide. So you may think that you can afford a house that costs $350,000, but NACA will tell you that's not particularly the case when you take into the account that this property you want to purchase has $6,000 worth of taxes. That may be something that you don't consider, and unfortunately, it's something that a lot of people don't consider, and it can be a way that you end up losing your home. NACA wants to make sure that that does not happen. So I know I sound like I'm a walking advertisement for NACA, but I'm not. This is not a paid advertisement or anything like that. NACA really just was an invaluable experience for us, and it worked and it saved us money. So again, if you want to find out more about the NACA program, go to naca.com. Also, if you like the information in this video, please hit the like button. Also, subscribe to this channel if you like the videos that you see. We post new content every week, and we're excited to share the TXE Tells All journey with you. Thanks for listening, and if you have questions, please leave them in the comment section below. I'd be happy to answer in more detail in the comment section and get back to you. Talk to you next time. Take care.